I've made this a golden rule for first dates. Hold up. You guys are getting dates? Clearly not. Lol. Just broken promises. Well, promises of dates at least. Honestly, it feels a whole lot better to just be told no in the first place. Or be ignored. If I'm stood up one more time I'm becoming a monk. Fair enough. I usually get something like yeah I'd love to, I'll let you know when I'm free. And then they turn into a ghost. So I've never technically been stood up. Just ghosted a lot. I usually plan my dates at locations that I would enjoy by myself. That way if she/he cancels or date doesn't click well with me, I still got to do something I enjoy. If date shows up, then I get to share something with them that I enjoy. Kudos to you. Cheers to 2020. I hear a ton of self-respect right there. Great way to stay positive. You could also use this to your advantage by taking pressure off of the date and saying hey I was going to hit up activity on Saturday. Do you want to join me? May or may not work depending on the person. Sometimes people don't want to intrude on already made plans. Sometimes they think oh they are already going, yeah I'll go too, and there's less pressure on the night. Thank you for this. Never go to the movies for a first date. Cool idea. You are my new hero. I'm definitely doing this. That's a really good rule. First for yourself to enjoy your own company and second, to not take everything so personal in life. Like most PPL said in the thread. I'ma steal this rule too. Thanks. Best case scenario is you get time to yourself. Worst case scenario, you get to go on a date. Something else I enjoyed doing was inviting dates to fun errands I had to run. For example, if I needed new guitar strings I would invite a girl to accompany me to the music store and make a thing out of it. I'd play a little guitar for them and mess around with some of the instruments. It's a great way to express yourself because you're inviting them to an extension of your personality. And the best part was that even if they flake, I still needed to go to the music store anyways, so I'm not wasting any time. Another idea is looking up and cooking a recipe you've been wanting to make. You can invite a girl with you to the grocery store to grab the ingredients and cook together at your place. Again, if she flakes, you're still going to enjoy this new recipe you're gonna make. Obviously don't invite her to the DMV or to your doctor's appointment. Note, this should mostly apply to second or third dates. People aren't mindful of this, but it's very likely that you won't genuinely enjoy or vibe with the girl you meet on a first date. First dates should be a quick meetup to see if you guys are even compatible or not. That's a great growth mindset. I did this exactly just a few months ago. I went to Halloween Horror Night at Universal and she basically cancelled like a minute before. I managed to find a friend inside and it was a great night. I should have gone anyway, made plans with a bunch of friends to go, but everyone eventually bailed and I didn't want to go alone. It is worth it alone. Welcome to /r/dating_advice. Please keep the rules. https://www.reddit.com/r/dating_advice/about/rules/of/r/dating_advice in mind while participating here. Try your best to be kind. Report any rule breaking behavior to the moderators using the report button. If it's urgent, send us a message. https://www.reddit.com/message/compose to %2fr%2f dating_advice. We rely on user reports to find rule breaking behavior quickly. Thanks. I'm a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit /message/compose/ to/r/dating_advice if you have any questions or concerns. Happiness is reality minus expectations. Elon Musk. Lol, at high expectations legit. If someone agrees to the date, you're not expecting highly of them to show up. I know it seems like it, but it's the bare minimum they can do if they commit to a date. I mean, cool life hack. Smart. Just that mentality is a bit silly. I was recently ghosted just before a planned museum date and decided to go anyways. It was a surreal experience, but very worth it. I'm so glad to hear that you still went. Good for you. A great idea. I like this op. This is excellent. That's a great attitude to have. You're a keeper. You ever see that Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey Jr. in it? There's a scene where he ruins dinner with Watson and his fiancée by some conversational faux pas, and he still tidied up for dinner. Don't let someone else's shittiness rain on your parade. Plus you might find a new spot you enjoy. This is why I make first dates something that I want to do anyway. E.g., hit a coffee shop, bar, bakery, or museum that I either already like and want to go back to, or is a new one for me I haven't been stood up yet. I've done this. 10/10ths I recommend. Live life. Don't get hung up on some girl. If it's really that important, go find a woman in a different country. People here suck. Divorce rates here in the US are 50% for a reason.